Nice to be with you for Head Over Heart. I'm Jack Heverin, in the chair for the King of Geelong, Billy Brownless. Daisy Thomas, good to see you, and we're locked and loaded for edition 2 of Gather Round.
We certainly are. Excited to see you as well. It's nice to have a host who comes prepared, looks the part and looks decent and, well, hasn't eaten all my snacks just yet.
I'm a bit skinnier than the previous host as well. Gather Round's got some really interesting games. I reckon we start with Adelaide and Melbourne, which is where it all kicks off.
Yes, Adelaide got the job done last year when kicking off Gather Round against the Blues. So they come up again. They're the big one, the big focal point of the entirety of South Australia. And $2.20 here. Again, they're kept safe-ish in the market. The line goes up at 6.5 for how poor Adelaide have been. $1.65 about Melbourne. They've been okay, but the punters thinking that Adelaide can give it a real shake.
Trader trends for this game?
Yeah, well, it's all about the market being off Adelaide for the top 8. So they were $2, given a really good chance to be in there. And on what they did last year, you'd be expecting them to improve again. But now, no. Out to $2.50, all the way out to $3. I think this is the punters' last chance just to back them in before they go cold on them for the rest of the season.
Well, it's funny you mention that because it does kind of feel like Adelaide's moment of truth, doesn't it? It's all set up for them to have a big win in front of a big crowd to start gathering.
Yeah, you've got to kick it off well. Look, last year they did that. 18 goals, 10 in a 56-point win. But they need to get Big Tex involved in the game. Scoreless on the weekend. He kicked 3 goals, 3 last year when opening this game. Their midfield needs to be better. They need to find a way. But I'm going to give them one last go.
Bit of pressure on Adelaide, bit of pressure on you to start us off well with the same game multi.
Fingers crossed. So I'm going to take Adelaide with the start. Christian Salem and Brodie Smith there to have 20 or more disposals. They've gone at 80% to tick that off in the last 5 against each other. And Tex Walker, the man I want to get it going, really fire up that crowd. Get you a nice $5.67 if he can kick 2 or more goals.
Well, I've prepared a little something too, and I'm not here for a haircut. If we're going to have a same game multi...
You've come prepared with a...
I know, I might be back next week.
Give this man the job.
We're going to do this properly. $15.80 total value we'll give you. For Melbourne to have a big win, Christian Petrarca, 25 or more. Christian Salem off half-back has been very nice, 20 or more. Bailey Fritsch, the key plank here to kick 3 goals or more. I just don't think the Crows have got anyone that can go with him.
I like it. I like it a lot. 3 or more goals get you some value there, and that's a nice, juicy one.
Hopefully we can land that one. Port Adelaide and Essendon. Port Adelaide will be pretty keen to land this one as well. Oh, so close last week.
Yeah, they were okay last week in terms of what they produced. They just couldn't hit the scoreboard, turn all the dominance in and around the footy into a score that was good enough to win. The trader trends in this one, well, it's Port who've gone $1.32 into $1.28. So the market indicating, well, that's only 4 cents when it gets to that shorter price. That means a fair bit. And the Bombers, they've gone the other way. They were well supported on the weekend to get it done against the Saints. They did there, but they've gone out to $3.60.
Got to bounce back this week, I reckon, Port Adelaide, especially at home.
Yes, absolutely, and they do love it at home as well. They have the big crowd in behind them, and their forwards are starting to really roll as well. The midfield, we know how stacked it is with Butters, Rosie. We're not talking about them as emerging stars. They're bona fide stars, and I think they get their opportunity to get it done again.
Your opportunity for the same game multi?
Yes, we're going to keep Port Adelaide to win this one. Zachy Butters, 25 or more disposals. Todd Marshall, 2 or more goals. And Jakey Stringer, well, he kicks them for fun. 1 or more goals get you a nice $2.75.
Let's go to Freo and Carlton. This game's a fascinating one. The Dockers have been wonderful so far, as have the Blues.
Yeah, they certainly have. The Dockers easy in this market, albeit 3 and zip to start the season. The Blues, they're flying. We know how good their forward line is. This might just be the year. I know the Blues fans are thinking that this could be it. So for me, I like the Blues in this one.
Trader trends for this game?
Yeah, well, it's all about Freo not being at home. So this game last year, they were $1.75 to Carlton's $2.10. And then when we came to Melbourne, it was the Blues at $1.40 and Freo out to $3. So the neutral ground here, well, the punter's not happy to take them. I think $2.25 might continue to ease.
Has the market not really landed with Fremantle yet?
No, and that's it. Not only in this game, but also to make the top 8. They're steady, even though it's 3-0. They probably only have to win another 10 games. 3-0 to start the season, but $2.10 kept safe to make that top 8.
Give us a nice same-game multi, please.
Yes, Carlton 1-39 here. Andy Brayshaw have 25 or more disposals. Here's a touchdown on the weekend. Georgie Hewitt, he'll be in there rolling the sleeves up. And Matty Owies, 2 or more goals, get you a nice $7.15.
That is a nice bit of value. And, of course, the only place that you can find it all across Gather Round is at PointsBet.
Chances are you're about to lose. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.